What's up, Rick?
What's up, Elm City? How you doing? You know, it's been 20 years since I've been a comic. I got married. The reason of that, because, let me explain this real quick. I made a mistake. I got married, she made a mistake, she got pregnant. So, my father-in-law, being she's pregnant, my father-in-law said, so what do you do for a living? And I said, I'm a comic. So what the fuck is a comic? I said, comedian. I said, what the fuck is a comedian? I said, guy who tell jokes. That shit pays? I said, not right now. He said, well, Leroy, come here. So that's my wife's uncle. He said, what? Ricky, tell him what the fuck you want to do. I said, I'm a comedian. He said, that shit buys Pampers? I said, no. He said, that shit buys Ifamil? I said, no, I'm just trying to make it. He said, well, does make it pays for fucking rent? I said, no. My wife's sitting there, but I love him because I'm pregnant. And I'm saying, oh, honey, get daddy, he's on a roll. And I'm like, okay. He said, wait a minute, so how the fuck are you gonna pay for my daughter? Because that's my love. I said, well, because I love her and I'm married. She said, but she married a fucking comedian. I said, no, I'm serious. I'm gonna make it. He said, where? Motherfucker, you can't even afford to pay your rent. I said, well, that's what you do. He said, I don't see that shit funny. So my wife, you know, she dealt with it, and she, you know, we went through years. I ended up adjusting. So over the years, I walked away from it because my father didn't think being a comedian is funny. So he turns around and tells me like this one night, we working, because he had his own business. He says, hey, Ricky, since you're a comedian, why don't you tell me one of these fucking jokes you got? You know, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm working here. He said, no, you're a fucking comedian. You know, and I'm like, my wife's like, what? I said, your dad is a fucking joke. He said, no, you're a fucking comedian, you know? So, you know, that's what happened for my years. But, you know, being in a relationship and dealing with it over the years, a strong woman is very important to have in your life. My wife is very strong. So, for all you young folks out here who just fallen in love, that shit don't last long. But, other than that, if you follow yourself in love and you find it with a strong, good woman, you realize that she has to deal. Matter of fact, good example. Any of you remember Black Sabbath?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, for a good example of a strong woman, because if you know Ozzy, you understand what a strong woman is. Because, for example, when MTV was filming their reality show, for you young folks who realize that that's what it was for, is that Ozzy, they in there speaking perfect English. So here come Ozzy, he walks in, and now Ozzy speaks fucking English perfect. But the camera crew was filming them in the kitchen. And this is what a strong woman works like. Here come Ozzy in his flip-flops and the chihuahua and his sunglasses, and he says, what the fuck is Ozzy talking about? Get this motherfucker a mic, please. And he says, I would like to have a fucking cup of coffee, please. You know? And you be like, wait a fucking minute here. Pull the mic back. And she said, no, don't do that to Ozzy. But Ozzy said, no, I didn't do it. No, but I would like a fucking cup of coffee, please.